Okay, so how is this for an off day? I just filmed, or thought I filmed, an entire Lego haul video and I hadn't hit the record button. So I have all these piles of bricks and I was just going to skip it, but I did want to point out a couple of things. Most of these parts were for my greengrocer, for my cafe corner. There's one for a prison breakout, one for my husband's collectible, one so I can finish my fire brigade once and for all, a couple for a Christmas set. But the reason I decided to go ahead and just do this little bit of filming was as I was going through these, I had bought 6 of the 1x6 bricks, and out of the 6, 2 of these were really faded, and I don't know how well that's going to show up on the camera. I'll kind of move it around a little bit, but these 2 right here are really faded, but it's only on the one side. The other side is fine. I'm using these for my greengrocer, so I really want them to be not perfect, but I don't want any fading. I'm just not happy with that. I had ordered one dark red brick. I got a dark blue brick. Easy mistake. I've done that lots of times myself. Not upset about that. But I'm going to let them know about these 2. The reason I decided to go ahead and just do this little bit of filming on this Lego haul was the fact that I got these tiles here. There's 18 tiles total. And out of the 18, these here are faded or scratched or have nicks in them, but they're scratched to the point that they're not shiny anymore like the other ones. And it's very noticeable to me. As a seller, I would not have sold these. There's one that does still have the shine, but it's got deep gouges where there's pry marks on it. So these are ones that as a used seller, I would not have sold. But this seller felt they were okay to sell. This is the hard thing about being a seller on Bricklink, especially a used seller, is what you might consider okay and stuff that you might use in your own projects is not necessarily what other people would use in their projects. And when I first started out, I sold things like this all the time. I'll admit it. But over the years, I've learned to be very picky because I realized that people are recreating sets from their childhood. They're doing mocks that they're very proud of, and they want, even though they're getting used bricks, they still want good quality used bricks in their creations. And so over the years, I've gotten really picky about what I sell and don't sell. And these are ones, these here, I would not have sold in my store. They would have went in my filler box. So my question to you is, would you contact the seller and ask for a refund on the parts that you felt weren't up to par, or would you just consider that one of those things when you're buying used, it's going to happen? You're going to get parts that are still good, but they're just not up to your standards. If you could put something in the comments and let me know how you feel about that, I would really appreciate it. This wasn't the most exciting Lego haul video anyway. It's okay that it didn't get recorded. I did have those issues which I have not had with other Lego hauls I've done recently. I'm torn on these. I will be contacting on these. I'm torn on these. I would love to hear how you would handle the situation. Both as a seller, if somebody contacted you and said your used parts weren't up to par, and as a buyer, would you just let it go or would you contact the seller? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks.